search requests, like search engines, etc. And I'm going to demonstrate some of them with Perl 6 code. Well, actually, initially, when I was starting to prepare to this presentation, I realized that the code I was going to demonstrate the code in Perl 5.10. Well, I didn't understand this code anymore because when I started this 1 year ago, I wrote everything myself. And then my colleague is here start replacing every piece of this code. So after a year, this code does not contain any of my code anymore. So I decided to use Perl 6 instead. So it would be very interesting to see it. Well, so it's about how to understand human language. Well, of course, very small subset of human language and predefined phrases and words. About myself, I'm a Russian living in Amsterdam, working on currently. Russian living in Amsterdam, organizing a conference in Latvia and speaking Italian when drunk. So Booking.com, by the way, is hiring. Yesterday it was announced that we are going to hire 30 people. Currently I can say that we are going to hire 28. So the desk is over there. Before Booking, I worked at a company with this name, Google. It is, well, it's a kind of combination of 2 or 3 words from English, but in Russian it's just this equivalent to obvious to Google, but it is kind of obscene lexic, but it is more than 1 year, and as I said, my code is going to 0 there. You probably heard about the project Wolfram Alpha, which was started 1.5 years or 2 years ago. It is available online, and the main thing of this kind of search engine is that you can ask questions in human language, of course, small subsets, and Wolfram will try to understand this question. For example, here I ask for pizza, and it will display some information related to pizza, but I could also ask whether pizza or whether it is last year in last week of the August, for example. The thing is that if, for example, for this pizza weather question, this machine produces several results. So one of the results is about some kind of information regarding weather, and another piece of result is another information which is related to that question, but looks at the question from a different angle. But that's important. I will talk about this later. But what kind of questions can we, of course, can we understand? Of course, it's very easy to understand questions of one word, which can be found in the database. The more interesting questions are questions like, please convert me 10 miles into kilometers. And this question can be asked in different ways. 10 miles in kilometers, 10 kilometers in miles, kilometers, how many kilometers are there in 10 miles, and so on and so on. So, but it is easy to find these patterns and program them either with regular expressions or with grammars in Perl 6. And exchange rates of different currencies. And I think all of you have seen such results for such questions in Google when you type rate of euro to convert it to, for example, US dollars, and we'll display it before the results of search. By the way, this is one of my favorite questions. Actually, PHP is a Philippine peso code. That can I say. And finally, I will explain how this question can be asked. We have that Google.com project, a number of scanners which scan the query user types in, and tries to understand, every scanner tries to understand a particular piece of human knowledge. For example, we have energy, force, length, mass, power, pressure, all these physical measures, calendar, calculator, and information just to try is trying to find questions like how many bits are there in a byte or kilobyte and so on. So temperature and much more. For example, we can convert questions like what is the time in Central European time if it is 8 in kind of American time. So the simple idea is that you have lots of such scanners. Every of them is very simple, but you can't run them in one by one. So if you will try to do it, you will result in a very long process. So you just have to spread this question in parallel to different engines. And if one engine can understand the question, it will produce result and will give you the number. It's a very simple scheme. And it is actually it's very simple to program every kind of question you might expect from the user. The Perl 510s very suitable for classes. The great thing is that they have named captures. Perl 6 is of course even more. Grammars in Perl 6 and was better. A few examples from my initial 1 year from the code 1 year ago, which was created 1 year ago. A small piece of code which tries to understand questions like 10 euros in dollars, please. So this is the piece of the code. And you see, I extensively use named captures which were available since 5.10. And the question, this question, initial question, just every piece of this question just will be put into different named captures. Well, for example, in captures percent plus or minus 2, I will see the euro sign, and I will understand that the whole question was about converting currency, and the number in the output was 100. I also use some regular expressions which will find some other coded scales on some side. I just name this word, but it helps me to understand what is the question about. So that's very simple, and after we had named captures, it's brilliant. But now we have Perl 6. It was just appeared after 10 years of development. And my colleague sent me such feature. It is not very good seen, but it is about Perl 6 was dead and now it's live. I will demonstrate some code. So this is is it visible or not? So here is the simplest program, which is grammars. Grammar actually is a kind of class. So I just say grammar and say grammar, and inside this class I can define several sub-rules or tokens. Well, there are several keywords, rule, token, and inside that I can write a kind of regular expression, and from this point I define that currency code rule or token is something that contains 3 characters from A to Z. Well, the syntax of regular expression is changed from version 5. So this repetition, this 2 stars signals repetitions, and this is the character class. But syntax is different, but it is very easy to start creating anything in Perl 6 if you are familiar with already 5. Okay, so then I have this currency code, and I try to construct a phrase in English, rate of this currency code. Rate of is just a substring, which is not necessary, and after that I expect to have currency code. Actually, there should be space, by the way, because Perl 6 will ignore all the spaces between these parts. And finally, I transfer this rate question to the top method, is a method from where grammar starts its analysis. So finally, I created a currency grammar class, and now I can just pass a string which I receive from the user. If it was passed, this result will contain some information about what was inside. So I can run. This code. Well, it's kind of slow, but most slow part is its initialization. So when Perl 6 starts working, it works well, quite good. So I can, for example, type these 3 characters. It will say OK. I will print more characters. It will say OK. So grammar really works. Okay, let's take another example. So, the same grammar with a few differences. What differences are there? Here, I'm trying to use some information I have in the result variable. And actually, the result variable is a so-called match object, which is an object of class match, and it should be regarded as a hash. And inside this hash, I can use keys with the names from the grammar, and I can find out what was in here, for example, here in this case. So I run Perl 6, example number 3, and if I will type rate of USD, I will receive OK, the grammar was passed, and this substring is selected. So okay, the next one. So here I can. This becomes more difficult, more complex. So proof is the same. I just wondered about the questions regarding to conversion money. But here I add another additional substring, which includes the second currency code. So I'm going to analyze questions like rate over currency to currency, or just currency to currency. So and here the same string as in the previous example, but I expect to return a rate from this code. So I will just add 2 variables which will appear in these parts of the grammar. I will not write, but the next example.